big news coming out of Rangers yesterday. Excuse me again. Ancelotti seemingly on his way to Glasgow. Interesting. From Everton to Real Madrid and now one-way ticket to Scotland. Barry Ferguson's replacement looks as though it's a box office name, but wait, hold on. Sadly, it's not Carlo. It's a bit harsh. I just said sadly. I mean, it might be Carlo. I doubt it very much. It looks like it's his son, David. So we're going to get more on this as well as reacting to that crazy Clasico at the weekend with Spanish football expert John Hernandez. John, a very good morning. How are you?
Good morning, John.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're very well, John. Listen, forget all the F1, forget the cricket, forget everything. The Rangers story for me is the big story of the day. What can you tell us about it, my friend?
Yeah, well, it was a crazy classic as you mentioned, but yeah, now the here in Spain, what everyone is talking about is about Carlo Ancelotti, because as you know, yesterday a Brazilian team just announced that he will be the next manager at the Brazilian team.
Yep.
So we are just waiting here for the arrival of Xabi Alonso. So everything is about the future. The Clásico was 2 days ago, but it's already forgotten because there is a week, La Liga week, this today starting, but tomorrow Real Madrid needs to win against Mallorca. And if they don't win, Barcelona will be champion. So it's a crucial week this week in La Liga here in Spain.
John, how have they taken it though, Real Madrid? Because they've lost 4 Clásicos this season to Barcelona. Barcelona, for me, are by far the better team. They've got a lot of changes to make in the summer, haven't they? Especially defensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been really tough for Real Madrid people, the 4 Clásicos in this year, and the 4 Clásicos, it's been a defeat for Real Madrid. Especially the last one, no? Because as you mentioned, Gabby, Real Madrid defense is really weak this season. You can appreciate not only the big defenders like Rudiger, Alaba, many of them they've been injured for a long time, like Militao or Rudiger or Alaba. So they need change, and they are speaking on the possibility of Hausen, the Spanish defender in Bournemouth, would be the crucial signing for Xabi Alonso. There are only rumors, but there are going to be, in the next weeks, probably a very big news here in Madrid.
John, tell me how it's been perceived in Spain, because there's a lot of people over here, myself included, were a little bit disappointed the way Real Madrid, we felt, kind of put a little bit of pressure on the referee in the previous game against Barcelona. I think they put him under a little bit of undue pressure. Is that fair?
Yeah, well, the referees topic has been something very big during the whole season. I don't know why, but from the institution, from the club, they make that big pressure to the referees. And obviously, there are going to be mistakes from the referees, but in all the ways. Because if you see the other day, the Clásico, there could be a penalty in favor of Barcelona because of the handball of Real Madrid in the area, and they didn't make it. So I don't know why, but Real Madrid start kind of campaign against the referees, and at the end of the day, I think it's been very bad against them, because you cannot get something in favor if you are making that kind of pressure against the referees.
John, what about, you've mentioned that Carlo Ancelotti on his way to Brazil, Xabi Alonso on his way to Real Madrid, but one of the breaking news stories over here in the UK is Carlo Ancelotti's son, David Ancelotti, looks as though he might be getting his first managerial job in Glasgow at my team, Rangers. Can you tell us anything about this?
Well, yeah, apparently that's the breaking news lately, that David Ancelotti is going to be the next manager of Rangers. At least the first step of Carlo Ancelotti at Brazil, David Ancelotti would be with him.
Yes.
I mean, I'm talking about the first 2 games of Brazil against Ecuador and Paraguay at the beginning of June. But the idea after that is to release David Ancelotti in order for him to start as a first manager in Rangers for the next season. So, yeah, it's very close. That possibility is not done yet, but yeah, it's very close. And the second manager of Ancelotti would be, again, Paul Clement. As you know,
yes, of course.
He will be with him at PSG, at Bayern. So that would be the idea.
I'm excited for Ancelotti at Brazil, because they needed to go a different direction, didn't they? Is this the first time I hear that Brazil have gone for a non-Brazilian manager? Is that right?
Yeah, it's gonna be the first time. There was rumors in the past, as you know, that Pep Guardiola could join Brazil, but they didn't make it, and for the first time in the history, yeah, a non-Brazilian manager would be the Brazilian team coach, but obviously is someone very, very important, and Carlo Ancelotti is. They are going to pay him 10 million euros net per year, which is a big amount of money.
Yes.
It's going to be by far the best payment for a national coach in the world. And the first contract is going to be until the next World Cup next year. So it's a big challenge for Ancelotti, but obviously probably it's the biggest national team. So it's really exciting to see.
Exciting job.
Guys,
Wow.
it's really exciting. John, listen, thank you very much for your insight. We
Thank
appreciate
you, John. Appreciate
you
Thank
taking the time to talk to us.
My
Have
pleasure.
a lovely
Bye.
day.
Bye-bye.
A lovely day, mate. It's quite good, that 10 million net a year. It's good, eh?
Oh, sounds good, doesn't it?
I like the 10 million net.
Do you know what as well? How many Brazilian players have Real Madrid got? If you're Vinicius, Rodrigo, Militao,
I know.
Endrick, the young lad, how's your relationship with the manager? You know the manager you're with now, Ali, going to get the Brazilian job.
It's an interesting one there. I
Yeah.
wasn't aware until you made that point that they've never had a non-Brazilian
I seen
head coach
it
before.
yesterday. We went down that route, didn't we? England as well. So I think because they've been so poor recently, Brazil, watching them as well, without Neymar, and Neymar's had his injury problems, they're missing that superstar that they've always had.
I know, but
Vinicius isn't really doing it. He's not scored many goals at all. I think under double figures he scored for Brazil.
Is that right?
Yeah, he's not been.
By the way, I couldn't believe it. Was one of my boys was telling me Neymar's goal scoring figures are unbelievable.
Oh yeah, by far.
Unbelievable,
Better, by
boy.
far better ratio than anywhere near Vinicius. Vinicius hasn't done it in a Brazilian shirt. I'm sure in the qualifiers for the World Cup, he scored minimal goals. I have to find that out, but they need a superstar
Yeah, I know.
now. And Neymar's injury
always had
problems.
one, haven't they?
Yeah, they
They've
need a
always
new
had
one.
one.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.